know what? Hello from Daytona.
Hi, everybody. Again.
Hey, everybody. Again. We thought we were here last time, but we weren't.
Yep.
We were talking. We scripted this for you, but we were not here.
That's what she said.
And now we are here. Or we better be here, or I'm gonna... Yeah, we better be here, or I'm gonna excavate like Rocky's doing.
Now.
Bye.
Why did you run away? Why did you run away?
He run away.
He run away.
He run
Let me set the scene here.
Yeah. Well, let's wait and see if he comes back.
Open face. YouTube. Open YouTube. I can't believe that.
Open.
There are puppies, there are puppies, there are puppies, there are puppies. There are puppies, there are puppies.
So right now, you know, the kids are actually down for the night. The race kind of wore them out.
Yeah, they were tired.
Yeah, Ian and Ivan, they won their race. Our other
Did a
son
wonderful job.
Our other son was in a race. He won too.
James, yeah.
Yeah, James, he was in there. He won. He was into racing, so he won. We got to see Ricky Stenhouse Jr. win the Daytona 500.
Yep.
Settings.
Fun.
Oop, why don't I do that?
App switcher. Settings.
Why don't I do that
switcher.
for?
Collapse video. Pause. Button close. Button close.
App
That was
switcher.
Button. Bold room W/5. Each campfire. Soothing sounds uploaded. 4 new videos. Heading. Back. Each campfire
app switcher.
Video player.
Yeah, I saw the demonstration of voiceover on the iPhone on Skype for the first time. But they would put
Campfire by
voiceover
the lake. Ambience.
they would put voiceover up by their microphone that it would distort. So when they would go to the app switcher, you know how sometimes the hint says double tap to remove from switcher. Well, because it would be distorted, I sometimes thought it said app torture, and I thought it would say double tap to remove from torture. I was like, why do we torture these poor apps?
That's
Double
funny.
tap to remove from torture. So yeah.
Yeah, the kids had a wonderful time. Kaylin and Cooper they got a little bit overloaded, so. But you know, they did calm down this time. The last time, yesterday they didn't. It was just a really overloaded day for them. But
Oh yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
it's what.
We virtually were there. In actuality, we watched it together via Team Talk.
Sorry, that was looking at something on YouTube.
Yeah, we watched that via Team Talk.
We did.
We hadn't
It was great.
since, yeah. It would have been nice. It would have been, it would have been fun, we can find a way for she and I to watch, one of these together one day.
Mhm. But
Actually, you know what I'm gonna do?
we had a really
I'll tell
good
you
day
what
though,
I'm gonna-
guys.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to,
What?
I'm going to ask, and I'm gonna ask, and I'll start doing this maybe on the channel, maybe off. I haven't decided.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you to nix back. I'm not gonna ask you to nix back. Actually, hey Broseph, the thing didn't take, so we're starting over.
I'm not happy about that because it did not take, and we were ready to.
So, for those of you, because we haven't met, and actually Nick inspired this last September when we talked, when Rocky and I were going through some things before we decided to go back. It was him who said he wished we would have met because we were a good match, and I believe we are. I believe she and
Me
I
too.
are. And so, I have 2 requests. And the first request is I'm going to ask if you pray. And if you don't, then send thoughts, positive vibes, whatever. Pray that a door would open that would allow Rocky and I to actually meet in person.
Pause. Close. Close. 10 hours.
Yeah, because we really need that.
Fireplace ambiance for 3 hours. Cozy
We need to
place
go together.
That's-
fire pit and lake sounds. ASMR
that's
for
one
study.
thing.
Relaxing.
The other thing I would ask that you play
House
that
cafe.
you
1.38K.
play for. What the crap? The other thing I would ask that you pray for, my bro, our bro, Nick.
Yep.
And I want you, pray that both of us would get to meet him in person one day. Now this
I
came
love
up
that.
because
Really would.
he told, this came up because he said he had a dream that we did. And I am a firm believer that dreams show us, sometimes dreams show us the things that are supposed to happen.
Like for things that are going to come into fruition.
Yeah. It depends on the situation.
Yeah,
But
it
I
does.
think that we're supposed to, and he said he had the dream about that, so pray that his dream comes true.
In our dreams too.
Well, yeah. I don't remember you ever
Yeah.
telling me if you ever had a dream of us meeting.
I told you one earlier that I had about us all being together and we had a place to live and people were checking on us and stuff like that, remember?
Yeah. I know you've told me of times where we've, I think we met and you held me in your arms and.
Yeah. But I also told you that one too.
Yeah, told me that. I mean, I'd quiz you and say, tell me all of it. Well, you can tell me all. You don't have to tell the viewers all of them if you're shy. But, yeah, you don't have to tell them.
Yeah.
But
But, you know.
I really, this woman, we separated and, just as victims of the circumstances, and
Yeah, that someone orchestrated.
we found our way, we ended up finding our way back to one another.
Yeah, and our kids, they suffered from it. It was hard on them because they didn't understand why, Daddy wasn't here. They didn't understand why Mommy was so upset and crying all the time. They didn't know. And, especially it was hard on Daniel because Daniel and him were very close. And it was incredibly hard on Daniel, especially because Daniel and him are like, they're inseparable. As you already know, guys, they're inseparable.
We're peas in a pod, he and I.
Oh yeah,
Right.
they love the same things. They love to have fun together. It's like the dad son sort of thing. If he could be close with any of them, it probably would be Daniel, because Daniel is the one he's always been closest to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm close to them all, but you know, Daniel and I share a special bond.
They do. And when he was gone, Daniel was a mess. He was awake a lot at night. He would cry, want daddy. He would look out the window, waiting for daddy to come home every day, because he knew what time Lindsay got home from work and everything. He knew. And he would be sitting by the window looking for him, and, you know, Mommy, where's daddy? Where's daddy coming home? You know, and it was heartbreaking that I, you know, couldn't explain it to him because he didn't understand that daddy wasn't coming home. But when we found our way back to each other, which I'm glad we have, you know, it was awesome because Daniel was the first one to say, Daddy! He grabbed him and hugged him and bounced all around him and just kept telling him how much he loved him and wanted to show him things. And it was just, guys, it was awesome. It was monumental. And it was for me, too, because, you know, people say when a dove flies away and they fly back to you, it's meant to be. But if they don't fly him back to you, it's not meant, you know, he never was yours anyway. But he came back, so he was mine anyways. And that was his.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's still him.
That's how we wrote it. I was the neighbor man.
Mm-hmm.
But they worked hard to include me. You know, I'd say,
Definitely.
because I'd sit here, because I would sit here. There are many times when I said, you know, I'm going to go and enjoy a nice, quiet evening at home. Well, no, you're not. You're coming to our house.
Get your butt in here. Yeah.
Eat, no.
And, you know, we wanted that because we knew how much you needed a family for one, and we always invited you on trips and stuff like that. And then you start working for Daniel, and that was the light of his life. Like, he's never been so happy in his life than to have Daddy by his side. You've always been his dad. You always will be his dad. That's never, ever going to change. He couldn't deny you if he tried. You definitely couldn't deny him if he tried.
Yeah, so I ended up, I was like, yeah, you know, at one point they're like, why don't you just move in? So I moved in, and...
Yeah, because he was sitting there alone by himself. He had nobody. And we're not, you know, we're not bad people. We wanted him to live with us because we knew that was what God wanted and what we felt good about, too. And, you know, we felt good about it, so...
And, yeah, like, Nick's like... You guys were a good match, so he kind of inspired the request.
Yeah, he kind of orchestrated that.
You know,
Wanna go down to the dock?
I remember at one point I asked those guys at Bunch Church, and they used to have that old Bunch Church thingy, and they pretended.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say they pretended to, but.
Floating dock ambience. But yeah, I remember that. I'll never forget that.
2 hours.
Yeah,
11 seconds.
they
Ambiance, dockside market. So 1 hour. Harbor Sound vertical line, seaside market ambiance vertical. 2 hours. 55 minutes. 11 seconds.
pretended
Ambiance.
to.
1 hour. 1 second.
That place.
Ambiance ready. 10 hours. 1 second.
Yeah, it was a phone church. Rocky invited me a long time ago. It broke up. Well, it actually got so big that they decided that they wanted to split it into 2 days, and so
Yeah.
after that, it was just like, you know, we're not.
It just kind of fell apart, really.
They treated us. They didn't really treat Rocky well.
They were mean to us, and they did some very nasty, underhanded things that just weren't Christian.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They did not.
And then things got really bad for a while, and then they got better. You know,
They got.
but
Well, they got.
you know, our
bad
kids. My Kyle is not named after Kyle, my ex. He is named after a friend of mine, who I admire as a good friend. He and his wife have a little boy, and I admire him because of the way he treated me when I first came to our church. You know, he was the first person to say, you know, welcome to the church. We're glad you're here. He showed me my classroom. I mean, all those things he did. So that's how Kylie got his name.
Wow. No, I remember the other guy. We were friends for a long time. We were friends, if you want to call it that, for a long time.
I call it fair weather friends.
we were somewhat close. He spoke to me every day.
Yeah.
You know, he'd call me in the afternoon, and after I'd had coffee, he'd call me while Rocky was doing other things, and we would talk for a while.
Yeah. But he just wasn't the type of person you could call a good friend. Like, he didn't really know how. He didn't really have the intellectual capacity to really be a friend to anyone, really.
No, I mean, that's true. I mean, the ever infamous, you know, like I said, Rocky went through a bad time, losing 3 family members in the span of like a
2 weeks.
couple of days or 2 weeks. And
I lost 2 of my aunts in a day. Like, they died a day apart. And then my nephew Elijah died like a week later. And then my other nephew Jacob died 2 weeks after, or a week after that. It was just a very hard time for us. Mentally, it was exhausting.
It was. I was there to watch it all. That was back.
Yep.
That was back in 2021.
Yep.
I was there. I watched it all unfold.
Yes, you did. He basically saved me from having several seizures. Like, when I had 2 seizures. When Kyle's mother did what she did to me. And he... 2.5, yeah. And it was a seizure, but it wasn't as bad. But he helped me through those seizures, and like his calming strength and energy and his calm voice helped me to deal with those seizures and get out of there.
Oh, nice one.
So yeah. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So here we are. You know, we're back. You know, we're back again.
It's a beautiful day. Beautiful evening.
It is.
And you know, the kids had a really good day today. They got to ride the simulators, and you know, Kyle got to meet a lot of the race car drivers, and a lot of the kids did. Cooper and Kaylin were not sure what they wanted to do at first, but they got to meet them. It was nice.
Now, you know, another thing we'll have to look into at some point is, you know, when they have the Coca-Cola 600.
Oh yeah, I definitely do that.
All the shops are in like the Charlotte area, so all the race shops.
We'll have a good time.
You know, you get all the simulators and the wind tunnels and the stuff like that.
Yeah. It'd be great for the kids. I wonder when that's going to be. Let me see. Computer. When is the Coca-Cola 600?
The Coca-Cola 600, originally the World 600, is an annual 600-mile NASCAR Cup Series points race held at the Charlotte Motor Speedway in Concord, North Carolina, on a Sunday during Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
The first race, held in 1960, was also the first one held at Charlotte Motor Speedway. It is the longest race on NASCAR's schedule at 600 miles.
So we'll do that.
Yeah,
because there'll be spring break then, so we can.
Yeah, that translates, by the way, if you're curious. Charlotte is a 1.5-mile racetrack, so
Yeah.
600 miles.
It's a big one.
600 miles translates to about 400 laps around the speedway.
Yeah. And, you know, I know Ivan and Ian are looking forward to that because that's one place they can really shine because,
They call it.
you know, they're starting
They
to
actually
spread their
call that
wings a lot
one-
more.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, they call that race the Coke 600. They call that the test of man and machine. You know, it's
Exactly.
very,
There's a lot of wrecks those days, you know.
a good thing.
A lot of fun though because the
and-
kids go and they get to see a lot of the simulators and wind tunnels and ride in race cars and meet the drivers. And it's just a lot of, you know, our kids are
Yeah,
going
we're
to
gonna
definitely do
have-
that because,
We're gonna have it's gonna be because in years past, and you can look it up if you don't believe me.
Mm-hmm.
They call the Memorial Day Sunday. They call that the race fans Christmas because
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
because you have the Formula One Grand Prix in Morocco in the morning. Then the afternoon, the early afternoon, they have the Indianapolis 500. And then in the evening, they have the Coca-Cola 600. Now, that race, because we switched to daylight time, so it gets darker later, that race actually starts in the day. And by the time they finish racing, it's dark out there. So,
yep.
yeah.
So our kids are going to get, you know, and Cooper and Kaylin they got used to the sounds and it was great because they didn't scream or anything. At first they were like, I don't know, and they were kind of scared. But when Trevor Bain was hanging around and he came up and he was like, guys, it's okay. You're safe here. Us drivers will protect you. You're okay. You know, then they started kind of roaming around looking at the different exhibits and riding the different cars and things. And it was great because for an autistic family, which most of our kids are autistic, it's awesome when you have a place that feels like, you know, it's good for them.
That's
We
right.
do a lot of outdoor camping and stuff like that because the kids love that. Like, they get to hike outside and run around, and it's nice. It's it's good for their stimulation.
They're down for the night. This is actually our last night here in Daytona.
Yeah.
And, you know, we
Really are aware.
took care of our business, and tomorrow we'll be heading home again.
Yep. Yeah, starting going back to work. We did get the grants for the group homes, which is awesome because the new one we built is big. It's very nice.
Oh yeah,
And that's our 13th group home. So.
absolutely, yeah. We're looking forward.
And it
to
houses
that.
couples, and it's like right on our near our property. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We can drive. We can literally walk over.
Oh, we can take the golf
there.
cart down there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could take the golf cart. Yeah. Go drive that down there. Yeah, they have a lot of.
Yeah.
You see those at the racetrack too. You got,
You do.
The officials. They got like golf carts and.
You know, it felt good to see Jamie enjoying himself in the go-kart races today. Like, in the stock car go-karts. It was awesome to see him, thrive and come to his, the happiness that he feels about racing. So, we never thought he would ever do it because he's really not into a lot of loud sounds, but he does. He loves racing with his brothers, and he loves, Alex and Joshua race with him. They're on the same team. And he loves racing with Alex and Joshua, and he knows that he can go as fast as they can, but faster, because he's good. He's a good driver.
He is.
Now, mere right relaxing.
So, yeah.
He absolutely
Relaxing
is.
sounds virtual light 10 hours of nature sound for stress relief.
I'm just happy for them, because Jamie, when we got Jamie, we were told that he had severe, he was severely autistic, that he would never, He would failure to thrive. He would never thrive. He would never be on his own. He would never blah, blah, blah. But let me look at him now. He's into go-karts. He, drives his own go-kart. He built his own go-kart. Him and Joshua and Alex. So, people tell you that your child will never thrive. Don't believe that, because it can happen.
It can happen, They
look at James.
He
went from hitting himself in the head to...
They will. If they're determined to do that, they will. Yeah.
And what I like about it, it keeps his sib under control, which is really nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they're down. They're down for the night. So, we're all we're milling about. We're not ready to go to bed just yet.
No, we're just enjoying the cool air on the sea. Our place where that is like right near the where you can put your boats and stuff out there. It's really nice.
Yeah, we're enjoying the cool breeze and it.
Oh yeah.
It's a beautiful.
Stop that!
Yeah, you're right. You haven't done that.
No, I haven't.
Nice.
But the kids they really don't want to leave Daytona, but we know we have to because we have to go back for school. Which most of our children are homeschooled because of the issue with inclusion. So they are homeschooled, but some of our kids are not. Yeah. They go to Christian school.
We have a school on our property, which is being worked on. A chunk of it. I imagine it'll be finished. It'll be pretty much all finished.
It's already finished, man.
By the time. Oh yeah.
Except for the one building that we need to finish, and that's like the residential building that we are building. But that's almost done too.
Look at that. We're gonna get that done. I'm sure. When I get back, I'll take out the tools and get that done.
Because I know you and Rich have been working steadily on that and trying to build our stable up a little bit more and get a few more horses and other animals that the kids need for outdoor adventures. And
we do a lot. Yeah, we try to. We work slowly and steadily because Rich's back sometimes it's not, doesn't feel the
They changed one of his meds and that has helped some, and also he has a brace now that is inflatable that helps, and he also has the hyperbaric chamber now that we finally got. Yay. Dude, a friend of ours who is a doctor and gave us his chamber because he got a different one, so he gave us his.
He still works from home, which is good.
Yeah.
Always good in the event that he might be needed.
Yeah. It's good for the kids too because they know he's there and they know he's nearby.
Yeah.
They know that he would never, leave them. That he would always be there for them. So.
Yeah.
He always has been.
And they know now. They know now that I am also. They know
That's
now
right.
that I am also nearby.
Yep. We're gonna go sailing in the morning before we leave. We're gonna go sailing because our sailboat's down here from when we were here last time. A couple years ago.
Yeah, we did the relaxation station. I did the relaxation station from New York on Friday, so I'll do that from home. I like the fact that I can do that from home.
Oh
if I'm needed, there's leave the studio door open. They come in and watch.
Daniel usually come in and sit with you.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, level 1 puppy left. Joey. Oh.
But
yeah.
Knowing that our kids feel happy and stable, that makes us feel better knowing that they're happy.
Oh yeah, they're happy and we're staying. I am,
Yeah.
I announced that I announced that in actuality I am back, and I don't plan
Yep.
to go anywhere for a long time.
Nope, there's no one to orchestrate that, so.
Well, there better not
Praise
be, or
God.
I'll cry.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I would say there better not be, or I'll cry. I held it together.
Yeah, I'm into
last
that.
time. I held it together last time. I wouldn't be able to hold it together this time.
Me either. Me either, baby.
I was a strong one. I did not cry. I cried on the inside. Actually, I did. I cried on the inside.
I did both.
7 hours, 1 second.
I did both.
7 hours,
Yeah,
1 second.
I did
Cozy
that.
winter cabin. 1 hour, 8 seconds. 1 hour of relaxing ocean sounds. 1 hour.
This
I
is
love you.
Air, nightfall, vertical line, soothing wind. Crickets,
So
waves,
we're,
water sounds, vertical line, summer night.
we're just enjoying the evening.
We are, and the kids are
Now, memory lane. The Twilight Zone / main
They're
now asleep.
Attachment. YouTube. Now, Vintage Entertainment. The Shadow Radio Show
They're
1946
asleep.
0331.
We're
Kids are all
up.
sound asleep.
Rich is resting his back.
He's over here.
Vintage Entertainment. CBS Radio
He's in there and asleep too.
Attachment. Add a comment. Ellipsis. Button.
But yeah, he's doing better. I notice he does better in warmer weather, but and our weather is getting warmer where we're at. But my hope is that he will feel better.
Oh yeah. We're headed up toward the spring, so the weather will be warming up here soon. Real soon.
And on the kids' spring break, we're gonna do something really cool. So it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna go where it's warm and cozy, where they can feel free to play wherever they want.
That's right. That's right.
And and I heard talk that we were doing indoor skydiving tomorrow too. I'm not sure if that's true, but I heard talk.
I don't know. I'll check that.
So yeah. Anyway, guys, what's you want to say, babe?
Yeah, not much to really say here. When we go back, when we come back home, we will have a visit from Uncle Nick. Nick is going to be by to visit us.
Yeah,
when
and
we get back.
Auntie Haley is going to come by and get the kids and hang out with them and stuff. And they always go do something at Hy-Vee, have a good time, So that's good.
Yeah, so we're gonna do that. But yeah, there's this is just a short little blog for tonight.
Yeah.
Just wanna.
We leave tomorrow at about, I think, was it 1, honey?
Yeah, 1.
We probably won't get back till, good gravy sakes, later tomorrow evening, but not too late because the kids have school, so we're going to try to get back early enough where we get the kids showered, everything done, get them in bed, and then get the lunches made for the next day, which is always a lot of fun, as you all know.
It's always good to have a son who's like a pilot, so,
Yeah.
get there quickly and.
Well, we're driving back because we got the big motorhome, remember?
Oh yeah, we are. We are driving back. That's true.
We were going to fly back, but because we had the motorhome, we're going to have to drive it back because it's brand new, so.
Yeah, the traffic. I can only. We should probably. We'd probably be able to get out probably at 11 a.m. or noon before the traffic.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. Rich was talking about that. So sorry. Rich was talking about that too because he said that Ivan said he would take the first shift driving. Him and Ian will take the first shift so we can all relax, and then we'll just take shifts from there. Whoever wants to drive can drive and whatever. And then we'll get home and put the kids to bed, and I may actually have them showered and in their PJs. So we know how to do that later on. Because, like, if they're too tired, then we can just carry them in. Or put them in the wheelchair, kind of roll them in, and get them in bed. Because they'll be too tired to really care about doing much.
Yeah.
So we just may stop at a RV park for them to get their showers long enough to do that, and then go get them in their PJs, and then drive the rest of the way home. You know.
Oh yeah.
That way we just roll them in, put them in bed, and they're
everything's all loaded
comfortable,
up
and they're
there.
happy. Yeah.
We loaded everything after the race, so everything's all loaded
Oh
up.
yeah.
We can just
We're
head out.
actually staying in the motorhome tonight, because it's just easier for us to, you know, do that, and we stay in the motorhome a lot, so I'm pressing. Sorry.
Oh.
Anyway, so, you know, we do it a lot, so this is how we roll. In the summer, we're planning on doing another, like, big RV adventure, like last year.
Yeah.
Probably gonna start, like, in the first week of June, like, just go until, you know, we get too tired of it.
The Energizer Bunny keeps going and going and going.
Going and going and going and go. Oh.
While we have a minute, we want to invite you to check out Nick and Awesome
Nick and
Family
Family
Gaming.
Gaming. Yay.
And while you're at it,
Nick
why
and
don't
Awesome
you
Family Gaming.
why don't you like the videos and make sure that you tap on the bell
Subscribe.
to get notified every time there's a new video, so that you don't miss a moment of the action on Nick and Awesome Family Gaming.
That's right.
And while you're at it, check out my special awesome family,
Which is our other channel that we do.
well,
It's
she does.
seriously geared toward virtual. I mean, he does help.
I mean, I help. I do coffee recordings. Sometimes my
You
reservoir
also
top
come up
falls
with ideas
off.
too. I love you.
Bat.
I love you.
So we have that. Also, check out Kitten's Musings, MUSEINGS. Also, check out Tiffany Gray's Life.
Excuse me.
You can check out The Blind Coffee Man. Although I
Yep.
don't, like I said, I'm still trying to come up with ideas about
Sub to a hub.
what I want to do. I have one video up, but I don't know what I want to do from here on out.
Well,
so.
you could always maybe do a video of the sounds of the Keurig. You know, people like the ASMR, like the sounds of the Keurig, and you walking up and down the stairs and stuff. You know that,
Well,
and you could record one about what your favorite kind of coffees are, and
Yeah, I do that.
taste test
my first
them.
video. Yeah, my first video was descaling. Descaling and putting the filter in there. I got to do that. I did that on
was
Valentine's Day, so
it was awesome.
on April 14th I'll put in the new filter, and on May 14th
Yep.
it'll be time for another descale.
Yep.
So,
All right,
yeah,
guys, we're gonna get comfy for the night. It's getting a little late, so anyway, I love you guys so much. Just know you are loved, you are strong, you are special, and you are awesome.
You are. You very much are.
Love you guys. Good night.
Good night, guys.
Okay. Please tell me that, Tug.